That's how you been. Hit him that hard. She said to you. Oh no, I plucked the full force on purpose. This is
Control, but he's smart. He knows too much. He can't know too much.
Black Cam TV, salute.
I was talking to him about because we have been out for my mom and my aunt's birthday, and he was there. I was telling him, I was talking about him here, and about how growing up, like he was with me most of the
Smash the like button, man.
So a lot of times,
How you doing? 80 people, let's get 80 likes. Pardon me, my peopleizations. I had to handle something real quick. Had to handle some business because, you know, the pay wasn't right, man. Missing a few hours on my check, and I ain't trying to hear that. You heard? I'm not trying to hear it. Salute the Big Jag. Salute. Smash the like button, man. We got 90 people here. Let's get 95 likes, man. Smash the like button, man. Damian Hennig, salute. Naseem the Dream, salute. Kenneth Gordon, Jafari Caesar, salute. Big T, LT, salute. Big time. Jeff the producer, what's good? Lloyd Lawrence, UK, what's good? Playboy Marley, salute. Yeah, I had to pause it for a second because, you know what I'm saying? Things was unruly. H-Town, 7137, Silver Stream Loma. My brother, Carl Burrell, CB Sports TV. Go subscribe to his channel. Hulk Bradley, salute. Bees, salute. Ruben Salinas Jr., salute. What's good? Hey, we got 120 people. Let's get 120 likes. TJ, salute. Nino Bree, SG Pass. What's good, my peopleizations, man? Yeah, I had to, you know, handle a little Taco K, salute. Man, get them likes up to 100, man. 120 people here, man. Get the like button, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Don't sit there just looking at it. Like my brother Black Fight Fan TV say. Miami Snoopy, salute. My brother Black Fight Fan TV. Smash the like button. Don't just sit there looking at us. Smash it. Smash the like button. Don't just sit there looking at us. Smash the like button. You know what I'm saying? It's like my brother Black Fight Fan TV say. Smash it, man. Get it up to 120, man. Crazy K, salute. So, and we're going to get into this, man, because I know this is going to be a touchy topic for you guys, for some of you guys, man. I know it's going to be a touchy topic, but it's all good. Them likes up to 120. Mr. Gillian, salute. It's all good, man. Because this is what I'm going to tell my peoples, man. My peopleizations, right? I'm going to break it down to you. KP from KC, salute. Millennial Aftermath, Aguado Santiago, salute. What's good? Now y'all can snooze if you wanna, but not on me, baby. Talik Frank, salute. The Queen, Miss Beverly Rose, Boxing and Entertainment. Peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing? Great afternoon to you. Wilbur Holmes, salute. She said good morning. That's because she in the West Coast. James Harris, salute. AJ not gonna take that fight. Nah, he not, and he shouldn't. Kenneth Gordon, salute. Tone Banger, salute. My brother, Just Blaze, Jackson 1000, salute. TJ Joyner, salute. Chen Smokes, salute. Thomas Robinson, salute. New York stepped off in this building. Nah, he not going to take the Ortiz fight, and he shouldn't take the Ortiz fight. Anybody in their right mind with their team wouldn't advise that. J.E., Scant Rants, salute. Yeah, salute to the West Coast. Carla Jenkins, peace and blessings. How we doing? So I know a lot of people going to be like, nah, you got to take the Ortiz fight. You got to take it. You got to take it. No, he should not take it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Brandon Maurice, Sir Davis, salute. Junior the Superdog, the real GOAT, salute. Busy Down Business, salute. Absolutely not. I'm on one now. Salute to my brother Michael Johnson, Boxer Talk, in the super chat. He said, Blue, let's go get some of the Miller vegan burgers. Word, man. Carl Jenkins say he should. Blue, absolutely not. He should not. Sick Will, salute. My stomach still hurt, man. What, Blue? Yes, he should. No, he should not, Damian Hennix. My guy. Nope, absolutely not. Will Sniff, salute. Nope, absolutely not. Chemo, salute. Pitbull, salute. Gregory Wyatt, salute. Wilbur Holmes, everybody love Raymond, salute. Salute to my peoples. Listen, let me start by telling you guys this. Y'all say he should take the fight because that's what y'all want to see, right? Understandably so. Right? Mark Stanton, salute. Avery Apendo, Vado Newton. Makai Leslie, salute. Boxing Brain 187, salute. 5 weeks before the fight. Now, y'all know me, right? I'm not one to go with the trend. I'm not one. G Shahado, salute. Salute to London. Wiko Blacks, salute. Ika Chukawu Ibiri. Can you explain why not? I'm going to explain in a second. Melvin Pace, salute. My brother, Rhino Finkley, salute. Richard Henson, salute. Big Time, salute. Sir Davis, salute. Kyle Brown, salute. I'm going to tell you why. We got 178, 100, 200 people. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 200. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 200, man. And we're going to get into why he absolutely should not take the fight with Ortiz. And he should not be advised. And he will not be advised. So guess what? You ain't going to see it. Mia, salute. Because that's not how boxing works. Doesn't work that way. Here's what happens, right? Yeah, you guys want to see it, right? Retro or Die 79 Boxer, salute. Mr. J Hobbs 67, salute. Exactly, Mr. J Hobbs 67. You understand boxing. We all understand boxing. Chilltown Majors, Christopher Jeanette, salute. Tone Banger, salute. We all understand boxing here, right? And so this is what we have to do, right? Deuce 09, salute. This is what we must do. Like we tell AJ fans and things of that nature, right? You think I'm going to say to Deontay Wilder, David the Real Thomas, salute. You think I'm going to advise Deontay Wilder on a short notice to face Ortiz on a short notice? Yeah, why would I do such a thing? Why would I do such a thing? Gregory Wyatt, salute. Smash the like button. Get the likes to 200. And then we get into this, man. We got over 210 people here, and we don't even have 150 likes. So you're just sitting there looking. Nah, we don't do that. Smash the like button. Get the likes up. That's what we can do, though. That's what we could do. Get the likes up to 200. Johnson's Matthews, salute. Justin Boot, salute. So, here's the thing. Chris McConnell, salute. So here's the thing, right? Junior the Superdog, salute. I know you guys don't understand or don't care to understand the sport of boxing. You just want to see two guys that you like get in the ring and box. Well, I'm here to tell you there's preparation in that. Lewis Gibson, salute. There's preparation that goes into that. Whether you like Anthony Joshua or not, whether you're going to say that Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody, whether you're going to say Anthony Joshua until this point ducked Luis Ortiz. Yes, that's true. He didn't accept the fight with Luis Ortiz. Wilder would not have taken this fight, Carla Jenkins. And he should not have taken this fight on short notice, on a 5-week notice. No, he would not have fought Luis King Kong Ortiz on a 5-week notice after he's already been preparing for Jarrell Big Baby Miller for all this time. Absolutely not. S550J, salute. Absolutely not. Yosef Nasi Yasarala, salute. JE, salute. Absolutely not. On any terms, do you accept a fight like this on a short notice with not Ortiz? Understand this. Let me explain something to you, right? HBJ though, salute. Luis King Kong Ortiz, in most of your mind, anybody here tell me, give me a thumbs up if anybody here feels like Big Baby Miller is better than Luis Ortiz. That's number one. So let's start with that. If you believe, Ricky Alphonse, salute. If you believe that Jarrell Big Baby Miller is a better fighter than Luis Ortiz, then give me a thumbs up. Anybody here that believes that Jarrell Big Baby Miller is better than Luis Ortiz, give me a thumbs up. Right? So nobody here believes that, right? So Kaz, go, salute. So let's understand this. So now you're asking AJ now, and you guys understand that you guys know that I always tell the truth, right? Regardless if it comes to Wilder, AJ, I keep it 100. I don't make up stuff, and I always keep it 100. Okay. So nobody here believes that Ortiz is Jarrell Big Baby Miller is better than Luis Ortiz. And Big Baby Miller's my guy, and I give him a shot to beat Anthony Joshua. But nobody believes he's better than him, right? This is what we're asking of Anthony Joshua right now because we're so used to Golden Glove say he believes that he's better, right? But you're going to be in the minority. TJ Wilkins, salute. Clifton Keener, salute. So this is what we're asking of Anthony Joshua because we're gonna push the narrative that Anthony Joshua hasn't fought anybody, which is he has fought people. He just hasn't fought the Ortizes and the Wilders that we want him to fight. Okay, and so now we're gonna ask him to fight Ortiz, who's a better fighter. So now this is what we're saying: replace Big Baby Miller with a better fighter than Big Baby Miller. Not only is he a better fighter, listen, bro, busy down to business. You said, bro, I'm not making the right argument. Okay, so you want to have this argument with me? Be careful having this argument with me, bro. I suggest it would suit you better to just listen to what I'm saying unless you want to have this argument with me. Because you don't even know what I'm getting ready to talk about. But you're telling me I'm making the wrong argument. Big Dog T, salute. BC, salute. So we won't have this argument, bro. Ernest Martinez Jr., salute. Ross 54, salute. Akeem Murray, salute. It has nothing to do. This is not. First of all, let's remove this. Let's say this, right? Chris Ray, salute. Styles make fights. Exactly. Styles do make fights. Chris, salute. So let's start off by saying this. So now I'm gonna give you a chance. Do you wanna go down this road with me? David Scott III, salute. And I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not saying that, I'm better or nothing like that. Lord Gibson, Sad One, salute. Trevor Dan, salute. I'm just saying, do you want to go down that road with me? Do you want to go down this alley with me? You're putting Wilder in a situation when Wilder is proven to take tougher competition. You're not listening, bro, and this is why I told you. Be careful what you say before you say it, and don't go down this road with me. Right? So what are you talking about? I just said that Deontay Wilder wouldn't have taken this fight, and I know what I have advised him to take a fight like this on 5-week notice. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm putting him in the same breath with Deontay Wilder as far as competition. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that at all. So this is why I say, and I advise you to sit back and listen to what I'm talking about before chiming in and saying stuff that you don't know what I'm talking about. That's why. You can agree to disagree. That's all good, right? And you can have a difference of opinion. Doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, if it was Deontay Wilder, I don't care who it was. It shouldn't be advised. Andre Scott, salute. And now, so I'll say this again. Because we want Anthony Joshua to fight who we want him to fight, and we feel like he hasn't fought who we want him to fight, right? Now we're asking him to do something that you would not ask your favorite fighter to do. So you're asking him in replacement. Riddle Smile, salute. You're asking him in replacement to face a tougher guy that he was already scheduled and preparing to face. A better guy, right? On a short notice. And if you guys listen to what I said earlier about Deontay Wilder, I said this should not, don't call Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder should not take the fight with AJ on short notice. It's not enough preparation. It's not enough promotion. It should not happen. Why? Because now you're comparing apples to oranges, right? Okay, so now you're asking Anthony Joshua because you're disdain for Anthony Joshua, or because you think that Anthony Joshua hasn't fought the guys you want Anthony Joshua to fight. Then you think that Anthony Joshua should fight Luis Ortiz, who you all agree with is better than Jarrell Big Baby Miller, except for a chosen few, a handful that thinks that Jarrell Big Baby Miller is better, right? So you're asking him to fight a step-up opponent in 5 weeks, who happens to be. So now you do understand this is preparation, just like any other sport. So that's like asking let's say the I don't know, the Atlanta Falcons, right? Salute to my brother Matt Wade in the super chat. I'm gonna read it in a second. So, does Joshua believe Ortiz is better? I'm sure we get headlines from Joshua's camp saying Ortiz is not credible. He's old and he'd smoke him in 3, make the fight. Yeah, that sounds good, but that's all. That every camp does that. Most boxing pundits do that. Terrence Crawford does it about Errol Spence. Errol Spence does it about Terrence Crawford. They do it about Sean Porter. Every camp does that. Everybody does that except for Deontay Wilder's the one who never discredits one or the other. Yeah, salute to my brother BFTV Boxing in the super chat. He said, hold on, Blue. You're supposed to be an AJ. Exactly, bro. Because people, they don't take the time out to listen. They don't like to take the time out to listen, the reason. That's what happens. So here's the thing, right? AJ, if you're AJ's manager or promoter, you would be a not very smart one if you was to advise him to go and face Ortiz after already preparing in training camp. He's been in training camp, people. He already has sparring partners, people. Okay? He already has sparring partners. He already has been in training camp. You don't switch up. Trevon Dane, salute in the super chat. He said, would you give AJ credit if he faces Ortiz and wins? Of course. Of course I would. New Jersey Boxer, salute. JFL Head, salute. The problem is here is AJ would be at a disadvantage, regardless of what people want to say. I will say it again. Anthony Joshua will be at a disadvantage. Okay? You don't jump in the ring with a top 4 southpaw Cuban fighter after you've been preparing all this time for an orthodox clubbing 300-pounder. You don't go from fighting an attacker. That's like Floyd Mayweather. Okay, listen to what y'all saying. Floyd Mayweather preparing for Marcos Maidana. Right? This is equivalent to what y'all saying. Floyd Mayweather preparing for Marcos Maidana all that time. All that time, Floyd Mayweather was preparing for Marcos Maidana. Right? Then Marcos Maidana fails the test. Right? After Marcos Maidana fails the test, right? Everybody screams, well, Maidana failed. Fight Manny Pacquiao now. What are you talking about? He has been preparing for a fighter and as in the form of Marcos Maidana. 2 different types of fighters. Completely different types of fighters. Completely night and day. It's not even close. It is not even close. It's not, I'll say it again, it's not close. I'll give you another example if you don't understand what I'm talking about. I'll give you another one. Jamel Charlo. If Jamel Charlo was in camp and preparing for Jarrett Hurd all this time, he gets 5 weeks from the fight with Jarrett Hurd. Jarrett Hurd fails the test. God forbid. Right? Silver Stream Loma, salute. Said Blue Blood always comes with the facts. Salute. I appreciate you, King, in the super chat. I'm going to keep it 100. I'm keeping it even all the way. I'm going to keep it 100 whether it's my favorite fighter or not. So here's the thing. So now Jamel Charlo is preparing for Jarrett Hurd all this time, right? Regardless if you feel like Jamel Charlo should have fought this person already, he should have fought that person already, he should have did this, he should have did that. Right. He should have. And I'm not saying he shouldn't have. Just like I'm not saying AJ shouldn't have. Because he should have fought Ortiz already. Right? He should have. But just like Dillian White just came out and said when they was in negotiations, the negotiations days are tweaking down and down and down, and I'm not going to take this fight without 8-week training camp, is what Dillian White said. Right? I need 8 weeks of training to take this fight because it's a huge fight. So now I'll give you another example, right? So now Jamel Charlo's preparing for Jarrett Hurd. It's a come forward fighter. This is the perfect example I'm giving you. Who's a come forward fighter, who's a thudding fighter, right? Who doesn't use much sick boxing, who doesn't use much defense, is there for you. We heard Eddie Hearn come out and state that they were having issues fighting. They were trying to find the right sparring partners to prepare Anthony Joshua for Jarrell Big Baby Miller and his style. So regardless of what you think, styles make fights. We got 300 people here and we don't even have 200 likes. Smash the like button, get the likes to 3 Carl Jones, salute to you. He said, YouTube gave me a free super chat. Salute to you, my brother. Smash the like button. Get the likes up to 300. If you did not smash the like button, smash it now. Okay, so Jamel Charlo, not Jamal, Jamel, the 54-pounder. He's preparing for Jared Hurd, right? Jared Swift Hurd is a come-forward, thudding fighter who throws a bunch of punches. Defense is not his forte. He's a come-forward offensive fighter. Now, let's say, God forbid, Jared Hurd fails the test. He has to pull out. Now, everybody's calling for Jamel Charlo to switch from preparing to Jared Hurd all his time in training camp to prepare for Erislandy Lara. That is two different styles. That is two different preparations. Mind you, you guys are not keeping it in mind. You're not keeping it, you're not understanding that you're saying he has 5 weeks before he fights on June 1st. But the facts remain, it is not 5 weeks before he fights. Because 1 week going into the fight, he's not going to have serious sparring. He's not going to have a week out before the fight. He's not going to be having 5, 6 different sparring partners that week. So you have to say he's going to have 4 weeks of training camp with a southpaw. So now we'll be asking Jamel Charlo to prepare for Erislandy Lara in 4 weeks. Who's better than the opponent he was already set to face? That's not realistic. And nobody's being realistic. Nobody's being realistic. Boxing Talk with Shaka Waka. Salute. He said, who should he fight that would be a credible opponent? Ortiz would be taking the fight short notice. 2, wouldn't that make it even? No, it won't make it even because Ortiz already has an advantage. And salute to you, my brother, in the super chat. Appreciate you. Ortiz already has an advantage because Ortiz is the Cuban southpaw boxer. So you're asking Anthony Joshua to go from one style to night and day. You're asking him to prepare for a defensive fighter instead of offensive. You're asking him to go to a southpaw, a Cuban slick southpaw at that. That most of you favor him to beat Anthony Joshua with an 8-week training camp. With an 8-week training camp. You guys are favoring him. So now you want him to be at any disadvantage you possibly can because you don't like him. I don't rock like that. And I won't say that. Von D. Gamer, salute. Says smash the like button, y'all. Yes, sir. It's not 6 weeks, Will Smith. It's not 6 weeks. It's not 6 weeks. It's not 6 weeks. We are already at the end of April. It's June 1st is the fight. You have to subtract fight week. And this week. Johnson Matthews, salute. Justice Boots, salute. Doesn't matter how old he is, chosen 115, salute. I don't care how old they say he is. I don't care about none of that. Famous Ogun, salute. We're in the middle of, this is going to be April 20th. So what do you think that they're going to get up? You guys are not being realistic, okay? You guys are not being realistic, okay? April 20th is Saturday. You understand that, okay? So when do you they have to negotiate. So when do you think they're going to get it done? Today? They still have to wait. Ron Boy Fresh, salute. They still have to wait until the ruling comes down for Jarrell Big Baby Miller on top of it. You guys are not being realistic and not thinking clearly. They're not going to get it done today. So they have to still wait for the ruling to come down for Big Baby Miller. which might not come down to Monday or later. Okay? Lauren Nichols, salute. Oh, you changed up? Sir Ken, salute. I'll rent you back up. Six and a half weeks. Why do you guys think it's 6.5 weeks? I just gave you an example. Well, you just got this news last night in less than 24 hours, right? So you have to, okay, I'm going to explain it to y'all again. You have to take into account that Jarrell Big Baby Miller has to be given the benefit of the doubt. John Wilson, salute. Matt Wade, salute. He has to be given the benefit of the doubt. So they have to go through all weeks, all things. They have to go through this with a fine-tooth comb. We just got the news less than 24 hours ago. So you think that he's just going to sign the contract with Ortiz tomorrow? What are y'all talking about here? You got to subtract fight week. That doesn't count. And you have to subtract this week. Bojack 654, salute. Woolback, salute. Yeah, Woolback. And that might be the case. Brian Pinson, salute. How can AJ, listen, Brian Pinson, this is what I'm saying. Ortiz can start preparing. How can AJ start preparing for somebody that he don't know who he's fighting? He could possibly still be fighting Jarrell Miller. So now let's say right now, he starts bringing in southpaws, and then they say, well, no, we still going to let Jarrell Miller fight. Now he got to go back. Listen, y'all not being realistic. Tag, salute. If Jamal could do it, who said Jamal could do it? And listen to what you're saying. BBG, listen to what you're saying. Jamal Charlo did it, and guess what? They was complaining that he shouldn't have did it. And arguably, people thought he lost the fight. So what are we talking about here? Are you guys listening to what you're saying? He had a tough fight and arguably lost the fight. A lot of people feel like Jamal Charlo lost that fight. Make the fight, salute. So did that look like a smart move for y'all? For Jamal Charlo to do that? Man, you guys are, listen, man. I don't care if he did it or not. He arguably lost the fight. So why would you put yourself in that position? And not only did he almost pull it off, it's people that thought he lost. Jerry Hurd thought he lost. Oh, man. BBG, don't let me see you in here talking about nothing different than what you're talking about when it come down to your favorite fighter. Don't let me see you in here talking about nothing different when it come down to your favorite fighter, man. I don't want to see nothing different. Busy down to business. Salute. He said, do you fight a 10 or a top 15 fighter? No, he can still fight. You guys are not listening. Salute to you in the super chat. I'm not saying he got to fight a tomato can. I said that the perfect situation, A. McKinney, salute, would be a fighter like Adam Kalnaki. Adam Kalnaki is not a top 15 fighter. Adam Kalnaki right now is in people's top 10 as a fighter. Some people got him higher than that. And that's a perfect transition. Now, I think that this fight should have been Ortiz to begin with. But it went to Jarrell Big Baby Miller, and hats go off to him, and kudos to my brother Big Baby Miller. Kudos to him. Right? But guess what? I thought we all would have much rather see and thought at the time before the fight was made that we wanted to see Ortiz and Anthony Joshua. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. And so what I said is, right? You have a short list of 3. Right? So now if he has to go the route of Ortiz, then you go that route. Because you're coming into the States, you're fighting in the States, you're fighting Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena. I'm telling you this, right? Jamal Charlo did that, right? And Jamal Charlo almost paid the price. And now you guys are sitting back because you don't live his life. So you're gonna sit back and you say, oh well, he did it. Yeah, he almost lost. And if he would have lost, everybody would have been like, oh look, he was overrated. Oh look, nobody would have been talking about on the short notice. Everybody went, oh see, he overrated. And he would have dropped out the ratings, dropped out the championship contentions and all that. And would have never got the lucrative fight for doing that. Now I can see if Ortiz was a orthodox fighter and similar similarities to Big Baby Miller, then I would be like, listen, make it happen. But on short notice to take, why would I wouldn't even advise Ortiz to do that if he was fighting a southpaw. Too Tough Talk, salute. Jack Don, salute. Smash the like button, man. Get the likes up to 300. Salute to my brother, Kurt Anderson, a.k.a. Kurt Sugar, a.k.a. the historian, my brother, man. So, you guys are not being realistic because you're just throwing Ortiz. Oh, he don't got an opponent? Oh, give him Ortiz. No, that's not how it works. And because of sentiments like that is the reason that they dismiss the fans' perspective. That's why. And that's why they look at the fans and be like, man, the fans don't know what they're talking about. That's why. Because it starts to come from a point of unrealistic. And if this was Deontay Wilder, I would say the same thing. Thomas Mallory, salute. If this was Deontay Wilder, I would say, why would you fight Ortiz on a short notice like that? What point are you making? None. Fight him with he's a top 4. I have Wilder, Joshua, Fury, and Ortiz in the top 4 for me. So I'm going to tell you to fight a guy who's arguably a contender and Big Baby Miller's my guy. I love Big Baby Miller, right? It's my guy. But he's a contender to this point, right? Who has he fought? Until this point. Brown on Boxing, salute. Who has Big Baby Miller fought? He's a contender until this point. He doesn't even have big fight experience yet. So Ortiz has big fight experience. He's arguably top 4. So you asking him to go from fighting a contender to the top of the echelon in 4 weeks. Who happens to be a southpaw, a Cuban slick, arguably the hard prepared. So now you can say, oh, Joshua should have never been. I agree with you 1,000%. It should have been Ortiz right now anyway. I agree 1,000%. But it did it. But he did it. Hamza S, salute. Right. Ortiz has experience. He been in the ring with Deontay Wilder and gave Deontay Wilder the fight of his life. And now that's who you asked Anthony Joshua to fight on a 4-week notice. Man, stop, man. Stop. And then on top of it, you're gonna be giving Joshua an out. Because if Ortiz win, they gonna say, "Oh, he wasn't prepared." Why? I want to see Deontay Wilder fight Anthony Joshua when he's 100%. I want to see Deontay Wilder fight Ortiz when Ortiz is at his best. I want to see Deontay Wilder fight Tyson Fury when Tyson Fury is at his best. That's why I told you guys I didn't make it any excuses for Tyson Fury. Because Tyson Fury had 3 going on 4 training camps going into that fight. I don't make it excuses. I don't like them. Busy down to business. He said, how much are we betting this next happen? His next opponent be at best at top 11, 20, right down in the one. I don't put it past him. True lie. Salute. Cha cha. Salute in the super chat. Appreciate you. Hey, I don't put it past him. That might be the case. I'm just giving you my perspective on this whole situation. I want to see Joshua fight Ortiz as well. But is it realistic to say that he should fight him right now? On a 4 weeks notice? On a 4 week short notice like that? And this is, I'm going to give y'all another reason. Adrian T, salute. Salute to my brother BFTB Boxing. The Diesel, salute. So, Money Talk with Birdman, salute. Wicko Blackest, salute. Let me give you another thing to think about. Salute to J-Rock 360, salute. My brother Cali Enigma, salute to my brother the Cali Enigma. Main Event Mark, salute. Salute to my brother, the Cali Enigma Sports and Entertainment. Go subscribe to his channel. He's Gerard Casher, salute. My brother Cali Enigma spoke to Luis Ortiz and his team this morning. They said that they never stopped training. So when you guys say that Ortiz is at a disadvantage and fighting on a short notice, no, you're not. You're not correct. Ortiz is 9 times out of 10 is preparing for an orthodox fighter, not a southpaw fighter. If he never stopped training, he's going into this training camp, never had stopped training. Roderick Deloach, salute. So he's not at a disadvantage at all whatsoever. He's at an advantage. Father Chris, salute. American Patriot 1776, salute. So he's in shape. The person at the disadvantage would be Anthony Joshua. That's who's at a disadvantage, not Ortiz. Ortiz has never stopped training, according to my brother Cali Enigma. He said it out of his own mouth, and he has a direct connection to them. Quan 43, salute. He has a direct connection to them. He said he spoke to them. Go Hard Chris 18, salute. He said no boxers, yeah, they should all be ready. D-Lo 404 Boxing, salute. It doesn't matter. No, Nelson Santos, salute. It doesn't matter if all orthodox boxers are the same or not. The point I'm making is he never stopped being in training camp. So people are alluding to the fact that he's not prepared, as if he's just getting ready for training camp. No, he's been training. That's my point. That's the point I'm making. He hasn't missed a training camp. So he's been training. He never stopped. He just had a fight. He's been active. So he shouldn't be out of shape. He should be well prepared. Is the point I'm making. He's not prepared. That's what I'm saying. But I gotta get up out of here, man. Dillian, salute. I gotta get up out of here, man. So salute to each and every one of y'all. I appreciate y'all 1,000%, man. I gotta get up out of here, man. I gotta go to work, man. So salute to y'all, man. Go to my brother World Breaker Fighting. Should be coming on in a few minutes, man. Salute to y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. All right. But salute y'all, man. About to get out of here, man.